Oh, there's an error right here.
Huh? You're not even my mentor, and you're crossing the line.
Okay. I'll leave it all up to you then.
Trouble busters!
Just wait and see. I'll make a file for you. There you are, you naughty little girl. I'm not forgiving you.
At my level, I don't need to debug anything like that.
I see.
I'm actually building an ordering system, and I've only worked here for 3 months. I'm so scared of my own talent.
I see.
Hey, take a look at it. I can come up with such a complicated program. I've only started programming after I got this job, so I must be gifted. Everyone's been telling me that I am so talented.
Oh, there's an error right here.
Huh? You're not even my mentor, and you're crossing the line.
Okay.
Hey, Alan, can we talk to you for a moment?
Oh, Samantha and Oscar, what's the matter?
Well, Julie came to talk to us about your demeanor.
What? Why?
But don't worry about it. I made sure she was aware that you're a great senior colleague.
Oh, thanks, both of you. I never thought she'd do this to me. I don't feel confident to get along with Julie from now on. I'd like to resign.
Really? What a shame.
Can I have you sign this for me just in case?
An oath? It says that you won't be responsible for any loss that will happen to this company after you're gone. Don't you think you're being a bit too self-conscious? Here, happy? Thanks for the many years of hard work. I wish you the best at your next workplace.
It's my fault for not being a people person. But then I was hoping that the system I built would support everyone here. And that's why I've been working as hard as I can. No, even if I haven't been recognized, I pride myself on the work that I've done here. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble busters!
Just leave all your work to me and everything will be fine. Don't worry about it. As long as this company has me, everything will be handled.
Everything? Really?
Of course, I'm a genius engineer who can handle everything and anything after working here for only 3 months.
Okay. I'll leave it all up to you then. She's a frog in a well who knows nothing about the great ocean. In that case, I'll give you and no one else full access to the system that I built.
Okay, thank you very much and goodbye.
Hello, this is Alan.
Alan, where are you right now? I need you to come to my office right now!
I'm no longer your company's system engineer.
Oh, please, I need you to be here urgently. Will you come here as soon as possible?
Okay, Mr. Seegerstorm, you've always taken great care of me when I used to work at your company.
Wouldn't the program get corrupted if you play around with it like that? I think we should just wait for now.
I told you it'll be fine, right? I'm a genius engineer. I'm the most talented system engineer.
But then, Julie...
I'm coming in.
Oh, Alan, I'm so glad you're here. And I knew you'd be here.
Why is Alan here?
Julie, if you're an engineer, even if you're still a novice, you would tell how complicated that system is, right?
Well...
You can't handle it. Alan is the only person who can fix it.
What is it? If I can't fix it, Alan wouldn't even have a chance to...
It looks like the update programming is coded incorrectly.
What? Are you just guessing? There's no way you would tell which part is causing the error.
I was the person who built this system.
What?
I was the person who built it.
What? Why are you lying to me like that? Oh, not again. I just fixed this earlier.
Hey, Julie, you should just leave the rest up to Alan.
I told you that I can handle it. I'll just do this and that and... See? It's fixed. Ugh, damn it. What is it that I'm doing wrong? Alan, if you're the person who built this, maybe you built it incorrectly.
The system was working just fine until I left this company, so that's not a possibility.
Why do you have to say it like that? Are you saying that I'm causing this error?
Julie, that's enough. Let's let Alan handle the rest.
Dad, whose side are you on? As a father, you should trust your daughter.
But then the ordering system is completely paused until we get it fixed.
I told you that I can fix it right away.
Alan?
Yes. Of course, before I resigned, I made sure I made a backup of this company's management system before it went glitching.
What?
In that case,
Yes, I can perhaps regenerate that backup data from the server. I can bring it back to its state before I resigned from this company.
can you do that for us right now?
Hold on a second. I'm the only person who's authorized to access the system. Alan doesn't even work here, and he's not allowed to touch it.
But then...
All I gotta do is to find the backup in the server, right? That's easy. I can do that with my eyes closed. Huh? Wait, I can't find the backup data. Where is it?
Maybe you need help.
No, I don't. I can't find it because the backup data doesn't exist.
Oh, it's there.
Well, in that case, maybe you made a mistake naming the backup file.
Nope, that's not true.
You're lying. Look at this part. There's a mistake.
That's the program that you installed by accident.
What?
If you know what's wrong with it, all you have to do is fix it. You can fix it, right?
The heck? Just wait and see. I am going to quickly fix this problem. Programming is just all about lining up letters in the right sequence. There's no way I can't handle something that Alan built. Oh.
Oh?
Oh no.
What's the matter, Julie?
Oh boy.
This only got worse. Why is this happening?
It looks like she applied some changes other than the parts that she intended to update.
What does that mean?
It's like she tried to pull out the lettuce from a hamburger, but she accidentally dropped the entire burger.
Oh my goodness! Hey, Julie, just stop already, okay? I want Alan to handle the rest.
I'm fine. I know how to handle this.
Before you handle the situation, you're probably going to destroy it to a point where it ends up being faster to rebuild the entire system from scratch. It's not too late yet, though, so I can go ahead and...
I told you I can fix this. I never even wanted you here, and I want you to stay out of this.
I have the backup file saved right here. Should we use it?
Huh?
You took care of me while I worked here, so this is a token of appreciation.
Appreciation?
What do you want to do? Do we not use it?
You should beg me to use it. Do you understand that this is all happening because the system you built isn't easy to work with?
See, there's a file named 202307BF, right? That's the backup file, so go ahead and open it.
Debug, 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 debug. You just enjoy debugging all day, huh?
Will you please keep it quiet? I'd like to focus on my task.
Those aren't even a system engineer's job, are they?
What was that all about? Julie, did I really see what I just saw?
Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't see anything.
Can you open that file one more time?
No, I can't. This isn't the backup file, so there's no reason to open it.
It's the backup file. It's just that.
Hey, Dad, stop.
It's just my backup to prove Julie's demeanor at work.
Julie, what have you done? Is this how you've been behaving towards Alan every day?
This is unbelievable. Have you been filming me without my consent? I can't believe how insidious you are.
I think it's normal for a system engineer to secure evidence like this.
But you didn't have to play this video right now.
It's because you're not being remorseful.
Remorseful? Why do I have to be sorry for anything? Whatever. Just tell me where the real backup file is.
I told you earlier, but the backup is only on the server. If you want my help, you should start off by apologizing first.
Apologize? Are you telling me to apologize for someone like you?
I need you to apologize to Alan. This problem will be resolved as long as you're willing to apologize.
Dad, you're supposed to be on my side.
This is all happening because of your poor demeanor.
No, I'm not apologizing for anything.
But you can't fix the system, can you?
Yes, I can. I'm going to replace all the parts that are giving the error messages.
Replace?
That's right, it's the ordering system that's showing the error message and nothing else. So I'm going to replace that portion with the ordering system that I've been building by overwriting it. That way, even if we can't regenerate the system from the backup and I can't fix the error, it should be a hypothetical solution to this problem.
I suggest you not do that.
Okay, you must be flustered because I'm about to resolve this issue without your help. Just wait and see.
Let me just say this for your sake, but if you replace the program, you need to change the commands before and after.
I know that already. Can you just stay quiet so I can focus on my job? All right, that was easy.
The error messages are gone.
That's how skilled I am. It's too easy for me.
Are you sure it's fixed?
I knew I was a genius engineer. Mr. Sagerstorm, may I speak with you? The ordering system has been showing an error message, but we've been able to somehow use it up until just now. But now the error message wouldn't pop up, but the entire system is down. What?
Hello? This is Segerstrom, the CEO speaking. What? The order form that you were supposed to receive in the morning hasn't been sent out? I'm terribly sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties at this time, and we're working diligently to resolve this problem. I thank you for your patience at this time.
Dad, what happened?
Because our ordering system is completely paused, our clients are being troubled.
Don't worry about it, Dad. I'll fix it. I'll make sure I fix it, okay? What in the world have you done? What the heck are your problems? I was in the middle of an interview with someone our company had spent years trying to headhunt. This was such a critical moment, but our HR system went on error and I lost the opportunity. That wasn't my fault. I was just...
There's an important document that I need to send to my client as soon as possible. The client is a bit challenging to please, so I need to send it right this moment, or else the $10 million contract might be broken.
I said it wasn't my fault. Aren't you the person in charge of our system? You need to fix this problem. The $15K worth of uniforms that we ordered is still at $150K order by accident, and we haven't been able to fix it. I'm afraid that the order may have ended up being finalized before the system went into error mode. I need to reach out to our vendor to tell them that it was a mistake, or else we'll end up being charged 10 times more than our budget. No, this wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
Yes, it is. This was all your fault.
What did you just say?
You didn't tell everyone in this office to get an external backup for their data before you regenerated the system.
I mean, I thought there's no point in getting a backup while we were having errors.
It depends on each person whether there's a point in doing that or not. You regenerated the backup as is, so all of the data that was created after the backup was created. Please don't tell me that you had no idea about this.
I was just trying to fix the system as soon as possible. Are you saying that there was something else that I could have done?
Yes, there was. Actually, it probably would have been the correct way to go about it as a system engineer.
What?
What you should have done was to pull the original codes from the backup data to copy it onto the existing system.
I see. So that's why you had the backup data.
I was never taught how to do that.
If you had all the time to be laughing at and looking down on someone, you should have been proactively learning how to do that. I've always been debugging and creating backup data just so we were ready in case of anything.
I didn't know that you were debugging the company's management system. Why didn't you tell me? I thought you were just someone who was only skilled to do debugging and nothing else.
You can probably build a system as long as you have the patience to do so, but debugging is something that requires the skill to precisely fix the problem when you encounter one. Never underestimate the tasks that seem mundane. This is basic for a system engineer.
What was I supposed to do? I had no idea.
If you had no idea, why didn't you ask Alan instead of assuming that it was just an easy task?
I didn't want to ask him, so I couldn't.
And is this the end result of that? About the system update and about how you've behaved towards Alan? You keep jumping the gun to cause problems. I can't take this anymore.
Hold on. If Alan fixes this problem, if he chooses to work for us again, the whole problem will be solved, right?
What are you even talking about?
Alan, you would come back to work with us again, right?
I already have a new job.
What? No way! It's only been a few days since you resigned.
I'm not lying, and because of my current company's policy, I'm not allowed to handle work at another company.
Oh my goodness. Julie, don't you understand at this point? Understand what? Alan built the entire integral system all on his own, and until you did unnecessary things to it, he's been managing it all on his own too. What company wouldn't want to take in such a talented engineer? If that's the truth, why didn't you go work at other companies that provided better compensation? This doesn't make any sense.
Mr. Seegerstorm had always taken great care of me ever since I got hired at this company. I wanted to pay him a token of appreciation.
What? Was that why?
What were you even thinking? You took Alan's sincerity for granted. Putting aside my position as a father and a CEO, I just can't forgive you for doing this as another human being. You're going to be liable for the entire loss that this company takes because of this system error.
You're lying.
By the way, the loss is currently at around 8 million.
What? 8 million? I can't afford to be liable for that much. Alan, this was your fault for making a corrupt system. You should be liable for some of that portion.
Remember, I had you sign this oath?
The oath! You made me sign that thing knowing that all of this would happen.
Well, you signed it as if you thought it was funny.
That thing is invalid.
My certified seal is on there too.
Ugh, Alan, I beg you to come work with us again, please.
I pride myself on all the work that I've done. I'm not going to forgive you for stepping all over it, no matter what. You're a grown adult, so you should be responsible for the negative asset that you created for yourself.
Why would you say that? I just hated the fact that you never kissed up to me, when everyone else was always spoiling me. I just wanted to punish you because you were in the bad.
Look, you're the person who's about to be punished for what you've done. I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Since Julie was still on probation, she was immediately suspended from work the next day. She was found liable for the loss that ended up being around $13 million. Mr. Seegerstorm decided to cut ties with her, and she was kicked out of her parents' mansion. She tried to get a new job as a system engineer, but rumors about her failure from this time around spread all across the industry, and she wasn't able to revive herself as an engineer. She currently works at a factory that manufactures small parts for computers, while she regrets being arrogant just for being the CEO's daughter. As for me, I'm continuing to work as hard as I can at the new company as a system engineer. But there's one thing that's different from the past, and that is... not again. Oh? Here you go.
Oh, thank you very much.
I had the courage to talk to another person, and I was able to make a friend for the first time in my life. I'm going to take a step at a time to progress in life. Trouble Busters.